All right. So when looking at the schedule, you see what channel requirements, what channel staffing requirements we have per each channel. So calls orange, and you'll see them in orange on by the hour. You'll see it orange here. Chats are pink, same on the schedule. Nano red, tutors green, social orange. So this line right here in the middle shows the call required headcount. So that's basically what Chegg sends us as staffing requirements, totals, amount of heads that we need in each channel per each hour in order to, meet their goals 100%. So right here today at 6 a.m., we needed 5 in. We needed then 5 more for a total of 10 at 7, 6 more for a total of 8 or 16 at 8, and so forth and so on. So this line shows the required head count for each channel. So you can see we needed 5 in, but 3 in chats, 0 in nano, 0 in tutors, 0 on social media. And then right here at the bottom, where it says total required, it does the math for you. Since we've got so many channels going on, you don't have to count 5 plus 3. You can kind of just see the total required is 8 among all the channels. And then this right here is the total over or under. So it's how much we're over or under compared to what we're required. So this is kind of like the bottom line for you if you ever kind of need to quickly look, how are we doing? Over here, you can check out the bottom line, but if you kind of want to get into the details, you can see per each channel what's required. And then on top of that number, it's always going to be what's scheduled based on how updated our schedule is. So if any of these people came in late, we would need to, of course, update that so our staffing requirements get updated as well. The bottom line is the difference between what we are required to have versus what we actually have. So in this case, we are over by 3.25. Later on, we're under by 2. And it's conditioned to where it's always going to be red if we're under by more than 30 minutes. So here you can see we're under by half an hour. Here we're under by a quarter of an hour, which is about 15 minutes. So it doesn't show up red, but once it's about half an hour, it gets your attention. It will also show you, the total hours per day if you need to. But the main thing you're going to want to be paying attention to is, how well are we staffed overall? So this bottom line right here. And how well are we staffed per each channel? Because as a leader, in your agent state and live monitoring reporting, you're also going to want to check out, let's see, okay, so right now it's 2 o'clock on October 1st. So we need 20 on calls, 7 on chats, 1 on nano, and 2 in social. So as someone who's managing agent states right now, I would check, do I have what I'm required to have? And if not, what adjustments do I need to make to match these goals? And then furthermore, kind of the next level of kind of thinking is, these were predictions of what they thought we would need on October 1st. But these numbers were made months before October 1st even happened. So being that it's October 1st today, or, whatever day you're looking at it, what do we presently need based on what I'm seeing in volume trends? So, right now we thought we would need a ratio of about, 20 on calls per 7 on chats. But if you're actually seeing you need a little bit more chatters, you can make that call. Same thing with here. Technically, we need 2 in social and 1 on nano, but you'll probably find there's only 10 in social queue versus 80 in nano queue. So totally, flip the numbers. And if you're actually overstaffed on calls and chats, but nanos and has 80 in queue, let's move any resources from calls, chats, or social to help whatever channel is in queue. So I guess the first thing is make sure we're following the requirements first and foremost. And then after you check that, make sure we put the heads where is actually needed. So that's one thing just on when you're checking agent states every couple minutes, every 20 minutes or whatnot. But when you're assessing for VTO, can I give this person